Alright, hello everyone, I'm Amanda, and welcome to your reading on what makes you hauntingly beautiful. If you chose this first card, then this is your pile. Welcome. Shit, I don't know why. I'm not gonna re-record this intro because I already did it once, but I don't know why that was so awkward to get out. Sorry. Anyways, the first card you chose is the Four of Pentacles for what makes you hauntingly beautiful. So I'm kind of getting the vibe that maybe you keep to yourself in a way, but she looks really at peace here. It looks like, yes, you keep to yourself, but it's not in a cold or bitchy way. It's mainly just that you protect your peace. That's the type of person you are. You are the type of person who protects your peace, who prioritizes building your savings, who prioritizes saving your energy instead of people pleasing and agreeing to go out when you don't want to. That's the type of person you are. That's something that makes you hauntingly beautiful. We're gonna do a little bit of an energy check with the oracle first, just to see what's going on. Spirit, please, what makes my pile ones hauntingly beautiful? What makes my pile ones hauntingly beautiful, please? What makes my pile ones hauntingly beautiful? On the bottom, we have She Who Nurtures, Colette. Empathy, gentleness, insight. So again, with Colette here in the Four of Pentacles, it does seem like you have this sort of gentleness about you. And the third eye is being highlighted here with this gem. So that could be something that's very hauntingly, very beautiful and magnetic about you. It's this way that you see through people. You are able to see energy and read energy really well. So you know if someone or something is going to take from your energy, and you kind of can sense whether you should give empathy to this person, or if they are just going to kind of use you up and take your love, take your gentleness and your nurturing for themselves and use it, right? It's something about you. Let's see. We have She Who Aches, sadness, solitude, silent, withdrawn. Okay. I don't know why, but it's kind of giving me a little bit of Billie Eilish. I'm hearing that one sad song she sings in the Barbie movie, but I don't remember what it's called. But there's something about you where it's you have been through a lot, and people see this beautiful sort of sadness in your eyes. It's also a very Lana Del Rey energy as well. It's this type of beautiful sort of emotional being that people can relate to. And people sort of you make people feel something. You make people sort of empathize with you, even if they struggle with empathy a little bit. It's a weird, unique way of describing it. I don't know. We also have She Who Changes, Iris. Transformation, change, and enchantment. Yeah, your beauty is literally haunting because it enchants people. You change the way people see life. You change the way people see beauty. If you don't quite fit the beauty standard or the mold, you kind of change the way that people even view the beauty standard. You know what I mean? You really make people feel something. You kind of I wouldn't be surprised if the Tower card came out, because it's you transform the way people view beauty at all, view femininity in a weird way. Maybe you have this sort of dark feminine essence, and people are more used to seeing the lighter feminine. So when you kind of come out with that energy, it sort of changes the way people, Anyways, we have She Who Surrenders, chains, bondage, release. Again, I think you have been through a lot, and I think through your feelings, you really have been able to set yourself free. And I see that with Iris here as well. You have been through the changes, and you are an entirely new person, and you are really good at helping people like see that they can change as well. You're good at helping people see that they have the option to release the baggage that they've been holding on to, release whatever has been holding them back, like, because you've done it. You are an inspiration to people. She who is present, now awareness and acceptance. Yeah, I get this energy of acceptance too. So like with this Four of Pentacles, I get maybe in the past you have been someone who like really holds on and doesn't know how to let go. But now it's more just that you protect your peace. I think now you know how to surrender when things aren't meant for you. You know how to just breathe through things, how to feel your feelings instead of fighting them. And you kind of teach this to others too. Maybe not actively, because that is not worth your time, honestly, or your energy. But I think just through your actions and through how you handle a lot of situations in your life, it inspires others, and it inspires others to kind of handle their life in a more graceful way. I'm kind of getting like a sort of Black Swan beauty. I'm getting that movie too. I think it's called Black Swan. I watched it on the airplane one time. It was very transformative for me. Let's see. Spirit, please. What makes my pal ones hauntingly beautiful? What makes my pile ones hauntingly beautiful? What makes my pile ones hauntingly beautiful? Okay. My eyebrow was itching, oh my gosh. Oh wow, we have Owl, magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let go of the past and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Yeah. So, people just see you as this very divine and magical person. People don't even want to mess with you because they see you as someone who will, like, see through the BS. Like, you very much give sort of, like, goddess energy, but, like, darker goddess energy. Like, I'm thinking of the moon goddesses, you know? But with this owl here, like, you could have, I'm getting, you could have very, like, fierce eyes. You could hold, like, a lot of emotion in your eyes. I was, like, talking about Billie Eilish earlier, right? But just something about the way you, like, captivate people through that, the way you captivate people through your magic, your intuition, how you always seem to know things before they happen. Like, it is divine, and people can sense it. Even, people can just sense it about you. Alright, we're gonna get deeper into this with the tarot. I'm gonna move some of these a little bit. Okay, Spirit, please. Can you tell me what is so hauntingly beautiful about my pile ones? What is so hauntingly beautiful about my pile ones? What is so hauntingly beautiful about my pal ones? One from the top, and on the bottom we have the Fool. Okay. Definitely. Yeah, with the magic card, literally with the owl and the Fool on the bottom, you have this ability to know when something is right for you and to just kind of like take a leap of faith. And people might think you're crazy at times, but everything you do seems so calculated, even if it is just a leap of faith. Like, you always have it figured out. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's gonna resonate for someone. On the bottom, or on the top, we had guys. On the top we had the Tower. What was I saying? Literally. What was I saying? Sorry, I just love when that happens. It's like you change the game. That's how your beauty haunts others. Even if people don't like you, you create a lasting impact that shakes people up forever. Like, people will stay up late and think about you for years later after meeting you because they're like, who the F was that person? Like, you just kind of shake people up. They don't expect the type of person you are, or like you change the way they see beauty. Like, there's just something about you that shakes people to their core, and they're like, what the heck? That's kind of what I'm getting. We have King of Swords here too. So again, for me, this is like a very intimidating energy. Like you have a very controlled chaos with the Tower, and people don't quite want to come near you. Like, they know you can see right through them, so people don't want to come with like half-assed effort, or like they know if they approach you, they need to like be worthy. They need to be worthy of your time and your effort. Yeah, we have Ace of Pentacles here. So I think, again, this is you like going for opportunities in your life and kind of like shaking people up because of how you just fearlessly go for it. But I just saw 1111, but also it kind of goes with what I was just saying. Like, if they offer you something, that bucket better be full. Like, they better have a dang good offer for you. The Magician here, like, talk about magic again. This is you co-creating with spirit. This is you, like, literally pulling a rabbit out of a hat, right? Out of nowhere. Like, people see you as someone who just creates things in their life, who just makes abundance out of nowhere, and they're just like, what? Wasn't their life falling apart? Or, like, there's something about you, like, how you thrive in chaos and how you just kind of change up the game. I don't know how else to describe that. We also have Ace of Cups, too. So people do want to make offers to you. It's just that if they make an offer, they know it needs to be a good offer. It needs to be genuine with the Ace of Cups here. And with that Ace of Pumpkins, again, I really get, like, it needs to be a abundant and full offer. But this is also you, like, taking opportunities in your life, like you going for the things that fill your heart and make you happy. And you are just so loving and so beautiful. You really transform through the way you kind of, like, I don't know how to talk. Two of Ghosts, Two of Cups. So we have the Ace and the Two of Cups. People, there is, like, a very beautiful, like, people really value the way you love. People value the way you give, the way you co-create, the way you can collaborate. Like, people really value connection with you. But the thing is, because of what you've been through, you really guard your heart, and you really, like, your connections are sacred, and not everyone can connect with you. We have Temperance here. So again, I think you are someone who can really alchemize any situation in their life. I think you are someone who, even if they are going through a tower moment, even if they are going through kind of a shitstorm, I don't know what that was, they really make the best of it. Like, they really transform it into the best situation. And, like, people around you may have perceived your life as falling apart, or, like, perceived you as going through this major depressive episode, and you're like, no, bitch, I was conserving my energy. Right? And, like, you magically suddenly go for opportunities in your life and transform everything, and they're like, what happened? We also have the Queen of Swords here. I may have peeked at that earlier and been like, oh my goodness. But we have the Queen of Swords too, so definitely very intimidating energy, but also you have a black cat energy, but also you're very vocal about your desires. Like, if you need something or you have something wrong, you aren't afraid to say it, and you aren't afraid to, like, put up firm boundaries as well. Seven of Pentacles. So again, if you have been, like, in sort of, like, your winter era, like, your restful era, and people around you have been like, what are you doing? You're so lazy. Like, you have been following your intuition, and you know that, like, abundance is blossoming around you, right? And it's about to come in, and the universe is like kind of applauding you for your patience. And we also have the Two of Wands here, so definitely you are in this spot though where it is time to kind of make a move, make a decision, because you have the whole world in your hand and you have been resting and contemplating for so long. It is time to harness this magic that you have. And something about that is part of your haunting beauty. But I think that's all I have for you, Pile 1. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye! Alright, hello everyone. If you chose Pile 2, then this is going to be your reading on what makes you hauntingly beautiful. And for your card, you chose the Empress. Okay. So, immediately, this is a very hauntingly beautiful card in itself, but people see you as very feminine, whether you are man or woman, or, you know, people just see you as having very feminine energy, very attractive energy. People see you as very effortlessly beautiful. You notice how I'm kind of stumbling over my words. People could kind of stumble over their words around you. People could find you like that attractive, like it's like overwhelmingly beautiful. And like, yeah, it could be physical appearance, but it's also just the energy you radiate. Like, people naturally want to nurture you, naturally want to give to you. Like, these are just the qualities that you possess, right? Very beautiful and powerful card to start out the reading. I love the Empress for love readings and for like beauty and femininity readings in general. Just because the Empress like is the divine feminine. The Empress is like the divine mother. She is the queen of all queens. She is the Empress, right? So having that being your first card for what makes you hauntingly beautiful, like that is very eerie in itself. But we're gonna start with your oracle and do kind of like an energy check and see what makes you hauntingly beautiful. So let's see, Spirit, please, what makes my Pal 1s here hauntingly beautiful? Okay, I'm kind of getting the vibe to just do 3 cards. Okay, what makes my Pal 1s here hauntingly beautiful? Or, sorry, Pal 2s. Maybe you felt called to Pal 1. What makes my Pal 2s here hauntingly beautiful, please, Spirit? So back. On the bottom here we have She Who Radiates. Again, how I was talking about like radiating femininity, and I just saw 222. Okay, we have She Who Radiates, Geneva. Knowing, ambition, and confidence. Okay, so even if you don't like, even if you don't like outwardly say anything at all, I think people know that you have this confidence to you. You know your worth and you won't let people walk all over you. You stand tall, you command respect. Okay, we have She Who Emerges, enlightenment, mindfulness, and rise up, Kamala. Okay. That's so beautiful. I love it. We have She Who Dreams, escape, dreams, and fantasy. And we have the moon in the background there as well, which in itself seems very eerie and feminine and haunting. Ooh, and She Who Questions, curiosity, destiny, and search. Okay, so it feels like, I don't know, it feels like you kind of may have rised from a darker time. Maybe it's like you haven't always known your worth and you haven't always been the most confident person. Maybe in your childhood, people made you feel small. Maybe people kind of used your feminine nature against you. Maybe you were bullied, maybe worse, and I'm sorry if that's the case. But I think the beautiful thing about you is, even because she seems a little sad, she seems a little lonely, but she clearly hasn't given up on dreaming. She's like, there's times when if we're going through a lot, we can sort of escape to a dream world, and you haven't used that in a bad way. It's like I'm kind of getting the energy that you have escaped to these dreams, to this dream world, and through this you've found hope, and you've never given up hope. You've actually used it to bring you out of the darkness. I just saw 444. You've used it to bring you out of the darkness, and you've always stayed curious. You've never stopped trying to find answers in how you can make this possible instead of hiding in the darkness and escaping to your dreams. You've always tried to think about how you can actually make it possible, and because of that, you are, like, the Empress also has this ability to manifest. Like, you are kind of bringing it to you. You are attracting it because you've never given up hope. Okay. Or you're attracting the right opportunities, the right people. Okay. What makes my pile 2s hauntingly beautiful, please? Okay. Ooh, and there's a full moon on this one too. I'll show you in a second. We have humpback whale, singer. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. I love it. Let's see if you can see that. The lighting is not the best. Yeah, that's beautiful though. For some of you, I'm getting you could be very drawn to the ocean, but I'm getting the way that you communicate is very beautiful. Like, you may have a very beautiful singing voice, or maybe just like a very feminine voice in general, very soothing voice, but the way you communicate in general is very beautiful. And yeah, your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with the purpose and the power in your soul. Yeah, so I think you are just very aligned with these dreams that you have. And because of that, your intuition is bringing you the answers that you need. And I'm getting that you are very aligned, and it's like a whale swimming through the ocean. I'm getting, like, always knowing exactly where to go, like through an intuitive, like, following the waves, right? Following the waves of life, kind of. All right, we're gonna look deeper into this with the tarot. We're gonna see. Spirit, please, what makes my pile 2s hauntingly beautiful? What makes my pile 2s hauntingly beautiful? What makes my pile 2s hauntingly beautiful? Okay, one from the top here, and on the bottom we have the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Pumpkins. Okay. I think people see you as, okay, yeah, with the Empress and the 10 of Pentacles, people see you as very secure, again, very, like, beautiful, someone who they want to have a family with, someone who they want to kind of build a life with, because you have this kind of stability in yourself, and people want to be a part of that. People want to share that. People want to be a part of these dreams that you have. They want to be part of this big picture that you have. They don't want to be left behind. On the top, you have the Fool. Yeah, so similar energy to pile 1 again. I think you're very courageous. I think when it comes to your dreams and what you want in your life and getting this 10 of Pentacles for yourself, you aren't gonna hold back. You're gonna take that leap. If you see a door open for you, you are going to follow that, that inner navigation that it talks about in the Whale card. You are going to just go for it. Yeah, we have 8 of Wands, 8 of Imps, so a lot of movement happening at this time. This could be travel for you, especially with the whale card, actually. This does talk about travel too. This could have to do with maybe relocating to a new place entirely, like maybe across the world. But this is a time of movement. Like if you have any opportunity in front of you that you can take it. Don't hold back. We also have the star, so this is a very blessed time, and like talk about following your dreams. What makes you hauntingly beautiful is this star energy you have. You could be an Aquarius here, or you could just like be getting a lot of attention on you as you follow your dreams and make this happen for yourself. But there's something almost like magical about the way that you are just going for it. Like you're not letting anything stop you. It's like what makes you hauntingly beautiful is the way that you perceive life as limitless. Right? We have the Queen of Cups too, so you could have some water in your chart too, but you don't have to. But we do have like this pull to the ocean here I was getting as well. You could have like maybe Pisces or Cancer, right? Even Scorpio, actually. Any of them. But you're very intuitive, very emotional. You follow that. You let it guide you. You don't let it control you and drive you crazy. And people find that very like beautiful. People want to be loved by you. People want to share that with you. We also have the 10 of Wands here, so it's another 10. I think you are kind of like at an ending in your life as well right now, but I think people see the effort you've put in as well. People, like, you have put in all this effort, but you make it look effortless. I don't know how to put that. Like, with the Empress, it makes me feel like it looks very effortless, but people know, like, there's almost this, like, nobility because you deserve it. Okay, yeah, talk about this nobility because you deserve it. We have the Emperor here. So, the Emperor and the Empress, this is either you, and someone else, you and your divine masculine. Maybe there's someone who is taking care of you, right? The Empress also talks about fertility. I just want to throw that out there. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. So maybe it's you, like, starting a family with someone and being ready for that. And, like, having your dream home and, like, your dream conditions to, like, have that family. I don't know why that's a message that just came through, but that is that is a very beautiful thing as well. But what makes you hauntingly beautiful is this balance of masculine and feminine within you. And it's, like, almost this dark femininity, right? And people see it. You know how to nurture your own divine feminine within. Like, you know what I mean? You know how to be tough when you need to. You know how to set those boundaries. Ace of Swords, too. I think you're, again, like, a good communicator, and it's because maybe in the past you haven't been. And I think you're very wise, very sharp, and when it comes to what you want, you seek the answers. You don't hold back. Like, you are very cutthroat. When you want what you want, you will go and you will seek the answers and you will get it. We also have the Hierophant, so this is Taurus energy for me. And we also have Taurus energy, actually, with the Empress. This is Taurus and Libra, so that could apply as well. But with the Hierophant, I think you have become very disciplined. Again, I've said this a million times, you know what you want. And so you've kind of gone through all these lessons, and because of this, you are a much wiser person. When you get these lessons, they don't scare you as much anymore. You take them for what they are, as lessons, and you learn through them. And you can actually teach others because of how much more simple it is to kind of, like, go through it instead of fighting it. We also have Judgment here. So I thought it said rise up. It says awaken sleeper on one of the graves. That's kind of cute. Okay, and we also have that moon again in the background as well. So I think you definitely have gone through this rebirthing process. You've definitely gone through it with the death in the past before, maybe like deep in your past, but this is giving like the rise up energy and the enlightenment energy, right? Like you have rised up from the ashes again, and you have a lot of wisdom to share from it, and you're kind of helping others awaken and rise up as well. I'm kind of getting. Anyways, I think that's all I have for you, pal 2. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye. Alright, hello pal 3. If you chose the 3rd card, then this is going to be your reading on what makes you hauntingly beautiful. So the card you ended up choosing was the 6 of Cups here. Okay, so you could give people a very nostalgic vibe when they look at you. You could have like a very vintage style. You might like to dress like nostalgically. You might like to dress in your feels too. But you could also just like have this very playful, sort of like youthful energy around you. You could like just be very connected to your inner child. You could be a very reminiscent person. Like, I'm kind of getting the vibe that you could scrapbook a lot, you could journal a lot, you could like, yeah, I'm kind of getting like you could enjoy to look at old memories, or like you could sit with your friends at times and be like, ah, guys, you remember the time that we did this? On that note, I'm kind of getting you could be very photogenic. So you could photograph very well, so you could like sit in people's memories like that, and it's very attractive, very hauntingly beautiful. So there could be very like stunning pictures of you that exist, and they were just like candid moments of you like at doing whatever, you know. That could be a thing. Also, I'm getting you could have a lot of soulmates or like soul connections with people, and people could like remember you from past lives, which also makes you like really attractive and really magnetic in that sense. Like you could connect with all the right people, and you could like attract all the right people from your soul family, and you could have like a pretty big soul tribe. You could even, I'm like even envisioning like you being on social media and like kind of finding your soul tribe that way, and like connecting to all the right people through that. It could be through a lover as well, like people, or just like, you know, where was I going with that? Like people could witness you, finding like a soulmate and be very inspired by that, but also like, I'm getting like you being very transformed through a relationship that you have with someone. Take that how it resonates, but we are going to look deeper into it with the oracle. I need to drink some coffee. Goodness. Alright, we're gonna start with the oracle, and we're kind of gonna do like a little energy check, and we're just gonna see what makes you hauntingly beautiful, please. Spirit, please, what makes my pile 3s hauntingly beautiful? Okay. I'll take one more. What makes my pile 3s here hauntingly beautiful? Yeah, like you could remind people of a character too. I'm getting like you are so nostalgic for some reason. Like people swear they know you from somewhere, because you're always meeting the right people. What makes my pile 3s hauntingly beautiful? Okay, I'll take 2 more actually. It's fine. On the bottom here we have She Who Emerges, Kamala. Enlightenment, mindfulness, and rise up. You might have been called to pile 2. But people do feel like you are very enlightened, or you have this effect to kind of like pull people out of a dark place as well. Like you don't sink down to other people's vibe, but rather you pull people up with you, or they can stay at that level, you know? Ooh. We have she who thrives. I literally love that. Orchid. Flourish, prosper, and blossom. Okay. That is very hauntingly beautiful about you. I even love that there's like fog and mist around her, and there's like these butterflies. Like, you are very ethereal, very pretty. Like, you physically look very beautiful, and I'm getting like very whimsical. You might have a very magical energy to you. I'm a lot of inner child energy, but people just see you living your best life and thriving and kind of being happy and literally blossoming, and it is beautiful. It is hauntingly beautiful. We have she who stands, resolute, implacable, and determined. People also see that you are very determined. Like, yes, you have this beautiful and soft energy to you, but at the same time, you will stand your ground. You won't let people walk all over you. You have this sort of armor to you because you have been through maybe a lot, but you've emerged from this, I'm getting, with Kamala on the bottom, and you are blossoming and like thriving now, and that's very attractive and very evident. We also have she who surrenders, so a lot of similar energies to pile 2 again. But we have chains, bondage, and release. I think, again, if you have maybe been through some struggles before in the past, I'm kind of getting the vibe of maybe you've been through depression, like maybe sort of like a dark night of the soul. And because of that, like, you've actually emerged from that and released that. And it could even be like a person. Maybe you've gone through like a breakup for some of you, just take it how it resonates. And you've had to like learn to let go and like rebuild yourself, because sometimes when we like build a life with a person, it's hard to remember like who we are on our own, right? And so it's like you've had to release this and like become this new person again and become yourself again. Ooh, we have she who regrets, LCAT. Battle, victory, bitterness. Okay. So, yeah, that's definitely where this sort of armor comes from. You have sort of been through it in the past. Maybe that's kind of what sucks. Like, you've been through sort of regret in the past. Like, you kind of maybe felt like if you did something differently, you could have kept a person maybe, or something along those lines. But the thing is, that could be the 6 of Cups energy too, like missing someone and regretting losing them, you know, like feeling like they're the one that got away, but really you're the one that got away. And I feel like either you are going to get through this soon and you're about to flourish and blossom and prosper, or you already are and you've got through this, and because of these scars that you do have, you are so much stronger of a person now. And you should, like, even if you're a little embarrassed by that like breakup stage in your life, I believe you need to honor it anyways. You need to honor every stage that you've been in, even if it was messy, even if it was hard. I think it's made you who you are now, and you couldn't flourish and prosper like you are now if you didn't go through the hard parts. Anyways. Know what I'm saying? Spirit, please. What makes my pile 3s hauntingly beautiful here? What makes my pile 3s hauntingly beautiful? What makes my pile 3s hauntingly beautiful? I want to take the one that stayed hidden. Sorry, I just love these cards. Okay, on the bottom we have Hummingbird, Miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. See, like, I just get the vibe that whatever you were going through before it's not even affecting you anymore because you just seem like this positive and happy person. These cards even kind of look a little bit similar in my opinion. Like you are this magical fairy-like person, right? You may be a little tough at times, right? Like you may be a little defensive at times. You may have a little bit of an edge to you, but generally you are such a happy, lucky, like fun person, and you are always blessing people when you meet them and bringing happiness to their life. And you're not the person anymore who will let people walk all over you and who will like you know how sometimes when someone's being positive, people can kind of like poop on their party because they're not on that frequency. I feel like maybe in the past that really upset you and you would like dim your light, but you don't dim your light anymore. You just keep radiating positivity and being your authentic self, and you are not affected by people who aren't on your level. Okay, sorry, I love this card too. I'm gonna show you. We have Unicorn, infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become legendary, guys. You have literally abandoned the darkness in your life. And there's more butterflies on this card too. Are you kidding me? This is such a hauntingly beautiful card in itself, in my opinion. You are such a magical person. You have really been through the darkest moments, but you have come out feeling alive. Like you have come out choosing the light every time. And because of that, the universe is going to bless you, and you are being seen by everyone. You are just so unbelievably magical and beautiful and ethereal, and it does haunt people. I was not going to use these cards actually, so I'm going to put these aside and we're going to grab my Halloween deck and we're going to get into it with the tarot. Wow, these are literally some of my favorite oracle cards. I love these two cards. Goodness. Okay, what makes my pile 3s hauntingly beautiful? We have the High Priestess that flew out. You guys are magical. You guys are magical effing beings. People could literally think you came from another world. I'm gonna find that song and link it for you guys, but people think you came from another world. People, like, you give Alice from Twilight vibes. Like, you give like magical weird girl vibes. You are crazy beautiful because of the magic you possess. It's so evident. It's radiating off you. The positivity is radiating off you. We have the Ace of Wands here. Oh, and we have the World. Okay, I want like a few more cards, but I'm gonna keep this a little bit short. Okay. On the top, we have the Lovers. Okay. You could be a Gemini, actually. And on the bottom, we have the Seven of Pentacles. I think you have been very patient. Like, through this whole process, you've been very patient with yourself and your journey. And I think you've been very good about loving yourself every step of the way. Yeah, we have the Lovers on the top. Yeah, again, talk about self-love, loving yourself every step of the way. We have duality, seeing the good and the bad. So we have the High Priestess here. Very strong intuition, very magical. I think you know things before they even happen. Attracting the right people again. We have the Ace of Wands. So I think you are really inspiring. Like, you inspire people when they meet you because you are such a magical person and you like just make things happen in your life. You really trigger some people, but you really inspire others. And at the same time too, you are inspired by life itself. When you want something, you get it. We have the World here too. I think you have been through a lot. The World came out next to the Two of Swords, actually, so it could be that maybe there was a decision you had to make, or there's a decision you have to make now. But you are going through like the end of a cycle, and this ending, whatever this decision is, it is leading you to a 10 of Cups, whatever this is for you. This is like wish fulfillment, everything you could want and desire. Like, you are going to have it all, and this is how people perceive you too. This is what makes you hauntingly beautiful. Like, you seem like you have it all, or you're about to have it all. People want to be with you because they see you as abundant, someone who's going to create their best life, and they want to be part of that. They want to be part of your best life. They need to find their own. Some people. Anyways, I love you, pile 3. Thank you so much for watching. See, I didn't mess up your intro, so I'm gonna mess up your outro. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.